Alright guys, we are live. This is going to be something a little bit different, a new video series or streaming series, if you will, that I'm going to be trying out. This is called I'd Solo That, and it's a game series, a board game series, although I guess we could branch it out to video games. I don't know. Right now we're just going to be focused on video games. Right now we're just going to be focused on board games, and particularly what this series is going to do is going to take a typically large, normal multiplayer game, 2 to 4 to 5 to 6 players, and I'm going to try to solo the game. I'm going to look for games that don't have like solo play in the instruction manuals, and play those, but I'm also going to play ones that do. But I really want to focus on these ones that don't have any solo modes on them. And particularly I want to go through several iterations of the game and make minor changes as I play through it and kind of document that and put it in the description below. So this is going to be a pilot episode to see how it goes. We're going to be playing Bargain Quest. This is a 2 to 4 player, I believe. Yeah, I think it's 2 to 4 players, and you can, with expansions, you can get it up to 6 players. But we're just playing the standard, the base game here. I've already got everything set up. All the pieces are out and everything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and play it solo, and the one thing that I want to talk about is in the description, the plan for this series is we're going to use that to kind of document what changes we make going through from video to video. So while this might be episode 1 of Bargain Quest, episode 2 might be a completely different game. But if we ever come back to Bargain Quest and go to, play it a second time, we can document what changes we've made. So right off the bat, there are some cards that we're going to be taking out almost immediately because they have no use for whatsoever inside a solo play game. Again, this game has not been made, balanced, or created in any way, shape, or form to do what I'm trying to do. So that's why I'm saying this is a kind of a pilot episode. So we'll find out how it goes. So let's see here, and excuse me while I try and go back and through controlling the stream and all that stuff. But the first thing that we're going to take care of is these 4 cards here. We've got the burglar and the marketeer. These 4 cards, there's 2 copies of each. They basically interact with the other players at the table, so we won't be using these at all whatsoever. So those 4 are immediately coming out, and they're going back towards the box. The other cards that we're not going to be playing with are the display upgrades. This is in the game when you're playing with multiple people, your display item is what brings in and what kind of determines the turn order and your first pick of the adventurers. So this is an upgrade that you can purchase in the actual game itself. This isn't necessary because we're not going to be playing against anybody, so we're not going to be actually using the display item to that degree. We're still going to be starting out with it, and I'll kind of explain that to when we get it, but we're not going to be needing the increase item in the display area. So anyway, if you haven't played Bargain Quest before, it's a really fun game. Essentially, you're the shop owner. You're trying to bring in adventurers into your shop to sell them items, weapons, armor, potions, things like that, so that they can go out on an adventure and kill one of these 3 bosses. Basically, the name of the game is to have the most money and the most victory points, which money turns into victory points by the end of the game. It's you go through 3 bosses, and you go through usually many adventurers. But we've got an item deck right here. So this is our item deck. We've got our adventure deck. These are our combat multipliers, so these kind of randomize the randomized against. This is our monster deck, so there's 3 different monsters, each getting increasingly more difficult as we go. We have our, this is our upgrade deck, so after all said and done, after we attack the monster itself, we get an opportunity to either hire help or hire increase something to do with our our shop. Then we have this is our upgrade storage that allows us to carry weapons and pieces of equipment from one round to the next. This is the player. I think this is the player 1 token. I use this just to keep my victory points on. That's what I'm going to be using that for. And then we've got our money coin here, which are in denominations of or amounts of 20, 10, and 5. So those are the 3 amounts of coin that we're going to be working with here. So let's go ahead and get started. And then you can kind of see the game board here. We've got the display area up here. This is where you would normally place one of your items to get one of the adventurers to come into your store, and then you can start selling them. You've got your upgrades on this side, employees on this side, and then down at the bottom here, yeah, you should be able to see this. Down at the bottom, it shows you kind of the different rounds and different phases of the round. So supply, display, shopping, adventure, upgrade, and storage. So the first thing we do is we're going to go ahead and flip over our adventurer. This is a cleric. She comes into play with 15 coin. So we'll put 15 on her. And then right off the bat, her attack is 2 and her defense is 3. Let's see, it says you may reduce the price of one item by up to 10 coin. While selling to this hero. So each round we can sell her a $25 item, and we would be able to take that from her in the means of 15. Let's see here. So then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to flip over our boss, or I guess our boss. So we've got Goblin Chief. So he has the ability of robbery. At the start of the supply step, each hero loses 5 coin. So that's the very, very beginning, before we even start drawing cards and things like that. So she's immediately going to lose 5, so she's going to go down to 10. And then if we survive his attack, or we survive him in battle, we'll gain 10. If we defeat him, we'll gain 15. So the way we defeat him is by dealing him 3 damage tokens. So here's our damage tokens here. We beat him 3 different rounds. We have to deal him 3 or more damage. He kills our guys in combat if we have 3 or less. So if we meet or exceed their attack, we beat them. If we meet or exceed their defense, we hit. So right now, without any modifiers, our guy is not going to hit and kill him, and our guy is not going to survive. So we have to equip this cleric with some type of weapons to help her along her way. So what we're going to do first is we're going to start the supply round. This portion of the actual game is a draft. Drafting by yourself is a little difficult because you obviously need multiple people to draft. So usually at the start of the game, you'll draw 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you'll draw one of those and you'll put it in your shop face down, and then you'll pass your cards to the left for the next person. Therefore, the person to your right will be passing you 3 cards. So what we're going to do to kind of simulate this this draft is I'm going to draw a card, and to give you kind of an idea here, these cards have different ability or class abilities on them, or class requirements. So we can only equip this cleric with this yellow star. So I can only either take the heavy mace or this full plate mail. I can't take a battle axe because it's only for fighters, and same for the spiked gauntlets. The cards tell you what they do. So the heavy mace adds 2 to our attack, while the full plate mail adds 3 to our defense. For solo play, we're going to ignore the hearts, because those basically tell you which player in a multiplayer game gets to go first, whoever has the most hearts, depending on which item they put in their display. Nevertheless, we are going to go ahead and put our plate mail in our shop, sort of put that face down. And then, like I said, to simulate a draft, we're going to, instead of passing these 3, we're going to put them down and draw 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we are going to randomly pick one This would be the card that would be normally drafted to the person to our right, and so these 3 cards are what's being passed to us. So we're going to, we've got the wineskin and a torch. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and take the torch. That gives us +1 to our attack if we can sell it to him. So then our next round, we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll shuffle these up. And normally we'd be getting past 2 cards in this round here. So we're going to discard 2 and choose from this. We've got a rapier, which we can't use, and we have a sacred elixir. This is used by everybody. It's got a +1 to defense, and then also says if this hero has the icon for cleric, it gains +1 to defense. So instead of 1, it gains 2. So we're going to take that for sure. And then also, I probably should mention, up here tells you how much these items are. So while she only has 10, normally we would be able to sell her this and not the rapier, but since her ability allows her to purchase 1 item at a $10 discount, we could technically sell her this if it had the cleric's logo, or the yellow logo here. So we're going to instead just take the sacred elixir, and then for the last round, we'll draw 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just take 1 and discard the rest. Spiked Gauntlet, unfortunately, we won't be able to use that, but the good news is, if our cleric doesn't survive, we can keep that for later. We're going to go ahead and put these in a discard pile right here. I did not leave room for that, but... Alright, oh, I should also mention that we... do we each start with 5 coin? I can't remember if we start with 5 coin or not. Oh man, I don't remember. Do we each start with 5 coin? I think we do. Yeah, each player takes 5 coin from the supply. So I'm just going to take 5 coin, and we'll put my coin right here below my victory points. So we need to deal this guy 3 or more damage, so we need to increase our attack by 1. The other thing to keep in mind is this deck right here alters our attack and defense, or possibly could alter for the good or for the bad. So good rule of thumb is to try to go 1 above. There are some cards that really kind of nix and hurt you in different ways, but that's a good rule of thumb to be on the safe side. The other thing that we're going to run into is she doesn't have much money. That's the thing. So her defense needs to go up at least 1, attack needs to go up at least 1. The first thing we need to do is, and this is something that I might change in a future episode for this game, is we're still going to play with the display area. So I still have to put down a single display card, and that's to symbolize her, coming into the shop. You can't sell that item to the person, so we are going to, let's see here, we want to make sure that we can sell this correctly to her. Well, we can't sell that, so let's just put that face down. We can't use that as display. So she's got 10. We could sell her this for free and give her this. That would work, right? Yeah, okay, so we'll put the full plate mail in the display area, so that will get her to come into the shop and we could sell her things. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sell her. How do I want to do this? So we'll sell her the sacred elixir for nothing because it's a $10 refund. Reduce the price of 1 item by up to 10, so that's free. And then we're going to sell her the torch. So we're going to actually break her coin here. And she's going to give us 5, so she still has 5 left over. So right now, before we go into combat, her attack is 2 plus 1 is 3, and her defense is 3 plus 1, and then since she has the yellow symbol, it's actually 3, 4, and then 5. So we go to combat, which is next. We're going to flip this over. Oh no, selfless. If this here, see here, so she gets -2 to her defense, that's pretty much nixed our Sacred Elixir, so her defense is back down to 3. If this hero is defeated, each other hero gains 5 coins. So this is an example of, this isn't really a single player card, but we're still going to keep it in there. So let's go ahead. You start with the attack. So we are dealing 1. So we're attacking for 3 against the shield of 3. So we are going to hit it for 1. We gain a victory point for hitting it. On the defensive side, it's swinging for 4. Our defense is only 3. It's unfortunate. The cleric is no more. So all of the items are destroyed. Her money goes away. And we're just going to go ahead and slide her at the bottom of the deck. Let's do this. Let's slide this here. Okay. Now, had she survived, we would have gained 10 coin, or she would have gained 10 coin from surviving, but she didn't, so we're going to go ahead and reveal a new adventurer. Now, this adventurer comes into play with 25 coins, but remember, once we get back to the supply, he or she will, this is the witch hunter, she'll lose 5 coins. Okay, so this guy, he has the same symbol, that yellow symbol, but also has the rogue symbol. So we could sell him either a green or a yellow item, which is good news because our plate mail has the yellow item in there. So let's see, your Inquisition. When this hero enters your shop, you must discard all of the little fire icon items with at least 1 heart from your hand and display. So we got to keep that in mind. If we have any fire items in our hand or display, those are going to go away. His attack is 3. His base attack is 3, and base defense is 2. Okay, so we went on our adventure. Now we go on our upgrade path here. So we flip over 2 upgrade cards. 1, 2. What do we have here? We've got a hired thug. She costs 0. At the start of the storage step, discard 1 hero card of your choice and replace it as though it were defeated, and then discard this card. So essentially, this allows us, if we didn't like this guy, we could discard this card and put him at the bottom of the deck, draw a new card. We won't be doing that. Actually, well, we might as well. You know what? Let's go ahead and take it. You can only buy 1 item. So let's see here. She's 0. This sales clerk, he is 5. And when selling items to a hero in your shop, you may raise or lower the price of 1 item by 5. So this kind of works like that cleric we had. We're actually going to go ahead and buy him because he can help us out with especially gaining some coin and refudging the whole thing. So let's take a look here. So then storage comes next. So basically, you take the cards that are in your, let's see here. So you're taking your cards from your storage and any cards you have left over, or from your display, and any cards that you had left over, and you get to pick 1 card to put into storage. A way to alter that is you can upgrade your storage to give it +1, and then you can upgrade that card again to give it +2. So you can store a maximum of 3 cards if you pay into that. So we are actually just going to go ahead and store our full plate mail and discard that because it's no use. And then that's the end of the round. So at the beginning of the round, we start at the supply. Our Goblin Chief robs our Witch Hunter for 5, and then we can just go ahead and go into our draft. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see here. So let's see, we've got Healing Potion, we have Chain Vestments, Katana, and Heavy Mace. So right now, our guy needs to hit, our guy is going to defeat the goblin if nothing happens to his attack, but is also going to die to the goblin. which the goblin doesn't actually get defeated until the end of the actual adventure. So even if we add the 3rd hit point to him, if he hits our guy and kills him, then both are going to go away. The hero will not survive. Let's see here. Remember, we can't use anything that has the fire emblem. So let's go ahead and we'll take, let's see, he's got 20 coin, and plate mail is +3. We'd have to sell that for him. So we could sell him, technically with the sales clerk, we'd be able to sell him something that costs 5. If we can have him survive, let's okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and draft the chain vestments. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna hope that this top card doesn't impact our attack. That's what we're gonna hope. So we're gonna draw 4, and then we will take 1 away. And hey, look, a mace. There we go, got a mace. Although this backpack item is really good. During the supply step, if you choose to draft this card, you may reveal it to draw 1 card from the item deck and add it to your shop. So while the mace is good, right, let's go ahead and draft this. We don't have to use this, so to speak, but to get the extra card, we'll use that. This might be good later on. So we'll draft that. We get to take the top card of the deck. Oh, that's no good. Actually, it won't be. We won't be able to use it because his ability makes us discard all of them at the start of the shop phase. Darn it. Okay, well, that's okay. So then these get discarded. Next phase, we're drawing 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we are discarding 2 of them. So discarding those 2. Yikes, we are not doing well, guys. Well, we're going to bank on him surviving, so we'll just go ahead and take the Yondao, the pike, I guess. And then the last round of the draft, draw 4, and then randomly we will take 1. The rest of these get discarded, and darn it, this guy might survive, but I don't think we're going to injure the goblin chief. Okay, so we're at the display portion. Let's see here. We need to get him into the shop. We can only sell him one of these 2 things. Let's go ahead and we'll put the chainmail in. We'll try to buy everything he's worth. Should we do it that way? Yeah. Okay, so then started the shopping. So he's in our shop. We have to discard the 2 cards that have the red symbols on them. We're going to go ahead and sell him for 20 gold. And we're going to should we use the full 20? Yeah, let's go ahead and use the full 20. We gain the 20. So the full 20 is going to go to us. He's going to now have a defense of 5, so he'll hopefully survive and hit the goblin. Let's see here. So beginning of combat, we flip over our combat card. Oh, +2 to our attack and -1 to our defense, which I still think we survive. So our attack, we're attacking for 3, 4, 5 versus his 4. So we do in fact hit him. So we hit him. We gain a victory point, and then the goblin's hitting for 4 against 3. Or I'm sorry, 2 + 3 is 5 -1. So he exceeded it. So we get another victory point for surviving the defense or the attack. And then since we had the guy survive. He gets 10 coin from the bank to start the next round. And that's all she wrote. So then go to upgrades. So upgrade cards go to the bottom, or no, they get shuffled in. Any upgrades that you don't use. And we might actually change that. Upgrades that you don't buy, I think we might create a discard pile. I'm not sure, we'll see. That way you're not seeing the same cards over and over again. So we flip over Sales Clerk, which we already have. And you can't have more than one of the same one. And then we've got Hawker. You may sell one item in your display to a hero in your shop, then discard this card. That's actually not a bad one. I think, however, oh man, this is not good. We really don't need the storage upgrade yet because the 2 cards that we have left are for fighters, so we don't need those. The plate mail is going to go to the discard pile as well, so we'll keep our chain vestments. Let's go ahead and let's pay 20 and get 10 back, and we'll get the Hawker. Those get discarded. These get discarded. This goes back to our hand. And we start the next round. So let's see here. So he's got 10 coin. This is going to go in our storage. And we start a draft. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. Flintlock pistol gives us +4 to our attack, which is nice. We've got our chain vestment, which is good for that. Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to sell him the flintlock, but we could save that for a future one. There's another full plate mail. Oh, here we go. This holy symbol is 15. So we could use our sales clerk to lower the cost of the holy symbol by 5 and take his full. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and draft that and see what happens. So there's the first round, and we'll draw 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're drawing 1 to discard. Flip, holy symbol, not too shabby. Man, remember these ones are going to get discarded from our hand or from our display, so that's not going to matter. So we're going to go ahead and draft the holy symbol again. Third round, draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and oops, we got to discard 2 out of this one. And let's see what we've got. Oh, okay, all right. So we've got invisibility cloak. It's got nothing on the picture, which is awesome. +5 to defense. This item cannot be placed on display. Very awesome. And then we got crossbow for 20. Man. See, if we put the... I wish he had 5 extra coin. Actually, he's going to lose 5 of that, so he really only has 10. Oh, at the top of the shop, at the is it the supply or yeah, it is at the supply. So he's actually only has 5 coins. Oh God, this is not good. I mean, I guess do we just go ahead and go full bore and try and? He can't. The only thing he can buy is that. Yeah, let's go with the crossbow. We're probably not going to be able to use it. He's probably going to die before we get to use it, but we'll try it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We draw a card at random to keep, and the rest go to the discard. Hey, there's a 5 coiner. Okay, so now we got to display an item. We don't have anything that has Yeah, you fire, so that's good. He's not going to be able to buy this crossbow, so let's go ahead and display that. Oh boy. We can lower the price of the nunchucks by 5, but he won't have... oh god. Alright, so we're going to go out on a limb. We're going to sell him the nunchucks for 5. We're going to keep our sales clerk. And we're going to hope to God that this doesn't punish our attack. Because right now he's going to die, but we're also going to deal his third blow there. So we're attacking for 4, and our defense is 2. Going into combat, what is our attack? Oh, right. So we are going to, in fact, hit him. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Oh, I misread that. We were going to hit him anyway. That was dumb. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's all right. So 3, math is hard. So we're dealing 4 to his 3, and then his attack is for 4 versus our 2 plus 1. It says this hero gains 5 coin, but unfortunately she's going to die. So she did not survive. Which is sad because would we have been, if we would have sold the chain vestments there, we would have been in better luck. Oh well. So there's that. So this guy's defeated. And then our next guy comes out. This is the Orc Warlord. And then our new adventurer comes out. Let's see here. So he's a fighter. His attack is 3, his defense is 3. He comes into play with 20 gold. At the end of the adventure step, if this hero successfully wounded the monster and survived, gain an additional... Oh, we also gain 1 for attacking, and then... Yeah, 1 for attacking. I don't think you gain 1 for defeating the... Do you gain 1 for defeating the... monster... does not look like you gain. Yeah. Yeah, you don't gain, unfortunately. Just gain if you successfully hit and successfully defend. Let's see here. All right, so go to our upgrade steps. So sales clerk is going to the shuffling, or maybe rather than discarding, maybe we'll just put them to the bottom instead of shuffling. That's a possibility. So upgrade, we've got Swindler and Hired Thug. So the Swindler costs 5, take up to 15 coin from a hero in your shop, then discard this card. So basically if we bring him in, we could just go ahead up and steal 15 coin without actually giving him anything for it. Hired Thug, at the start of the storage step, discard 1 hero card. Okay, so that's that. Now, here's a thought. We don't have any items that we can sell this guy. So upgrading our storage is not going to be worth it. Man. And this is a good guy to have against this Orc or Warlord because his attack and defense is already pretty high. So we don't really want to steal from him. We've got 20 gold. Let's just go ahead and yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and we're not gonna upgrade anything. So those go away. Shuffle that out. And let's see here. All right. So storage, I mean, does it really matter? We'll keep the crossbow and we'll ditch the rest of the stuff. We'll Just the best card that we've got. All right, so we switch rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then we draw a card. So we've got buckler for +1 to defense. We've got longbow +2/+2. And battle axe +2. We still have our sales clerk, which lets us sell something for 5 less or 5 more. And we have our hawker, which will let us sell the item in our display. So he's got 20. And we need, so that's not going to be all good. So we need to deal 2. We need to add 2 to our attack and at least 1 to our defense. Let's go ahead and go longbow and see if we get anywhere with it. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle these up. Discard 1 from the draft, and then here we go. Holy Sword, Leather Coat, and Iron Knife. We can't use either of those 2, so we'll just go ahead and draft the Holy Sword. 1, 2, 3, 4. And normally when you're drafting, you wouldn't put these face up, you'd face down. And for this, we need to set aside 2 cards. And Steel Sword, not too bad. But we also have a torch. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and go with the Steel Sword. And then the last one, 2, 3, 4. And we draw 1 card and discard the rest. What's our 1 card? Oh, Fire Scroll. Sad face. That's okay. No problem. Alright, so now we're going on to the display phase. That's the adventure phase. That's the adventure phase. Okay. Let's see. How are we going to do this? So these are the 3 items. We're just going to set these down. We can't do anything with these 2. These are the 3 items that we can sell him and put into the display. Which I guess we could sell him the display if we really wanted to, but I really want to save that for when we can actually sell him all 3 items. Okay, so let's do this. He's got 20. We can lower something by 5. I don't think there's... So really, we've got 25 coin that we can sell him. We could technically just go with this. Man, only we had like 5 more coin. If we sell him this, it'd be 6 on his attack, 6 on his defense. So we'd have +1 on our attack, and then +2 on our defense to survive and hit. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to display... Let's display this... Actually, you know what? No, let's do this. So we're going to display the longbow, just in case this card makes us discard the display item. I don't know if it actually would. So we're going to display that. That'll bring him into the shop. We're going to sell him the Holy Sword for 20 gold and discard the sales clerk. We'll just put them, we'll tap them sideways there. Keep that for later. Let's see here. Okay, so did our shopping. This says at the end of the adventure. That says after. Okay, so both those don't happen until after the adventure. So right now our attack and defense is 6 and 6, and our flip card is +0. This hero gains 10 coin. All right, let's go. 10 coin. All right, that's awesome. So we're attacking for 6 minus his 5. So we do injure him. We gain a victory point for the attack. Our defense is 6 versus his attack of 4, so we gain a victory point for that. Since he is surviving, he gains 15 coins. There we go. 5, 10, so that's 15. And then this says, at the end of the adventure step, if this hero successfully wounded the monster, which he did, and survived, gain 1 victory point. This says, after the adventure step, the player or players with the most victory points discard 2 random item cards. Okay, so we've got to discard 2. Alright, so these 2. Oh, crap. That's not good. Alright, so this card gets destroyed. We're going to our upgrades, so that flips these 2 guys over. We got another sales clerk, which is awesome, and a city guard. So we already know what the sales clerk does. The city guard prevent the ability of a current monster from affecting you, then discard this card. We're gonna buy this because yeah, that hurts. Okay, and then we're gonna go into storage. We're going to obviously store the longbow, and we start again. So we're going to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy, oh boy. So we can't use that. Blasting rod. Heavy boots. That gives our shield +1, so that would protect him. That's 5. That's a good pick. Let's see here, +2. If this hero does not have fire icon, it gains -1. Okay, so cursed elixir. Okay, so since it doesn't have a fire icon, it's going to get -1 to the shield, so we don't want that. Bag of holding. During the supply step, if you choose to draft this card, you may reveal it and draw 2 cards from the item deck and add them to your shop. Ooh, that might be good. Because then we could use this as our display item to attract. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go with the bag of holding. We're going to draw the top 2 cards and add those. So they are cursed elixir and a fine cloak. Garbage. Awesome. So we add those to our cards. And all right. So we're back to our draft. So this is the second round of the draft. So we discard 1. Heavy shield would have been nice. We got a leather coat, can't use. Buckler, which +1 to our defense, we can use that. Sacred elixir gives us +1 to our defense, but yeah. The other thing you want to think about too is he's got 25 coin, and we want to make sure we can get that from him. Right now, we can sell him $20 for the longbow, and we can sell him. We could sell him the cursed elixir, although it would give him -1 to his defense. So let's see here, 4. He's dealing 4 damage. This would give it to 5. That would make it down to 4. So we'd be just cutting it close. Let's go with the buckler. Let's go with the buckler. Round 3 of the draft, so we will be discarding 2 cards. 2. We have a staff and that. Ooh, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and take that for sure. Don't know how to say that. Doa. Just gonna call it a hybrid or whatever they're called. Pike. And we just want one coin. We just want 1 card out of this, which is a leather coat, and we can't use that, unfortunately. Alright, so we pick up all of our cards. Gotta find a display item. Let's go ahead and display this, just because I know we're probably not going to use it. So we're going to sell him, I think we're going to sell him the longbow for 20. Because that puts his attack up to 5. And his defense up to 5. Can we get his +1 to each? Those we can't use. Can sell him this. That'll get his defense up a little bit higher. Okay. And we'll put these back down. Go to combat. We'll flip over our card. Oof, hasty. -1 to our defense. So our attack is 3 plus 2 is 5, and we're hitting his 5. So he does in fact get hit. We gain a victory point. Let's see here. So he's attacking us for 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6 -1 is 5. So we still survive. So we are getting another victory point. Let's see here. If so, he did defeat him. So he's going to get 15 coin right here. Oops, sorry. The monster's not getting 15. The fighter's getting 15. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. So we gain a victory point because we did in fact hit the monster and survived. Although we still, we're going to discard our city guard to avoid that. So we don't want to discard some of these. Well, I mean, really, we really didn't want to discard just this one, but because these other ones we can, yeah. All right. This guy is gone. Oh, whoops. These get removed. And we are on the upgrade step, or phase. So we flip over, we got our city guard, and we've got a sales clerk. Let's go ahead. He's only got 15 coin. Our little pike thing is 15. Let's go ahead and we'll pick this up for free and put him back. Just because I don't think the likely, well, I guess we could. Yeah, that's all right. I was going to say, the likelihood of us getting something that costs 5 that we could sell him, I guess we do have this. But that impacts his health. And we really don't want him to die. He's doing really good. This is a good character to have. Okay. Storage. We're going to store this one. And yeah, we're going to get rid of those ones. All right. Beginning of the next turn, or next round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. Let's go with this one. So our backpack allows us to draw the top card and put that into our thing. It's the holy symbol. That's not going to help us. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we got to remove a card. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Mighty Elixir. Let's go with that one. There we go. That gives us +1 to our attack, and then if it's a fighter with, or I guess that's fighter symbol, I'm not sure, a blue symbol icon, then we gain another +1, so that'll be good. And then we've got to draw 4 and get rid of 2. Oh, another Mighty Elixir. Ooh, there we go. Oh, Berserker Axe gives you +4 to attack, but -1. We'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna try real hard to keep this guy alive. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. And we just need 1 card out of this group, and it's the Iron Knife. Can't use it, but who knows? All right. Display. Gotta display something. See here, he's got 15 coin. Got to increase his defense by 1 and his attack by 2. I don't think we're going to be able. I think we'll display this, but I don't. Oh man. Yeah, this will fix us right here. This will get him exactly where we need him to be. Unfortunately, if this defense card does not pan out, we're not doing very good. Alright, so attacking for 5, defending for 3, 4, and alright, sarcastic plus 0 to defense. So we do in fact hit him, because our 5 is equal to his 5. We gain a victory point for that, so let's cash some of these in here. So there's 2, 3, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. And then as far as our defense goes, he's hitting for 4 against our 4, so we meet it. So we get 1 victory point for that. He has been defeated, so our fighter here gains 30 coin, which is awesome, instead of the 15. And he's living to fight another day. And now we have our final boss, which is a huge dragon. Okay, so now we go to, let's see here, so, we're going to discard this so his adventure thing doesn't go off. We get a victory point because he injured him and survived. So let's actually ditch 3 of these and get a 3 count. Not doing too bad, guys. Not doing too bad at all. Alright, so now we go to upgrade. Let's see here, we got a smuggler, which at the end of the supply step, draw 3 cards from the item deck and discard 2 item cards from your hand, then discard this card. So the supply, so that's after you draft. So you draft all your cards, and then you get to draw the top 3 cards of the deck, and then you discard any 2. So that's actually a pretty good deal. Weaponsmith, if your hero has the blue symbol or the green symbol icon, it gains +1/+1, which isn't too bad considering the dragon's defense is 6 and the attack is 5. So we need to increase our attack by 3 and our defense by 2 if we're going to survive. I think we're going to go with that route. I think we're going to go that route. Oh, should we go that route? Yeah, I think we'll go that route. We'll go this route. We'll spend 10, and we'll get the weaponsmith. Okay. Storage. Man, we should have, one of those turns when we didn't buy anything, we should have bought that, because now we have a couple cards that could really help us out. Oh, let's see here. We definitely don't want this. We don't need that. The question is, do we go with the elixir, which gives our guy +2 to his attack? So it would be 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So his attack would hit. His defense would be 4. So we'd be banking on something that we could sell for 20 coin to increase his defense. Or do we go with the Berserker Axe, sell it to him for 15? He only has 15 coin left, and then we are well over. Let's go ahead and keep the elixir, and we'll bank on the fact that we're trying to find something to increase his defense by 2, at least 2, right? Because 3, 4, and he's attacking for 5. So if we get to 5, he'll survive. But if we get to 6, then he might. Or if we get to 6, then we can withstand that. So we'll go this route and hope that we can buy more items. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what do we got, Jim? Ooh, there we go. Heavy boots for 5 coin +1 to defense. Can't use that. If this hero is defeated, shuffle it into the hero deck instead of discarding it. This is another card that I think we can get rid of. We'll go with that. So what did we say we needed to increase by? 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1 to get to 5, +2 to get to 6 to save us from a dreaded minus. defense there. So we've got 4 cards. We pull 1 out. The Cutlass. Battle Axe, +2 to our attack. Here's the next question. Cool goggles. They don't do anything, but they cost 20. Let's just go. We'll just go with this. Maybe he'll survive, and we can. Because if he survives, we're still going to need to attack again. So, oops, wrong deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We pull 2 cards out of here, and we can't use either one of them. Ugh, man. We'll go with the cheaper of the 2. And hope that it's good. This guy goes in here. Forgot to do that. Alright, so we are out of cards. Let's shuffle up here. So what do you guys think so far? This is a pretty mild game when it comes to mechanics and things like that. It's pretty straightforward. I really kind of want to. This was, like I said, this was a pilot episode. I really want to try like Mansions of Madness solo. That's a huge game and could be relatively difficult by yourself. Although I think that game has solo mode. We're only selecting 1 card out of this one. It's the invisibility cloak again, which we can't use. Okay, guys, I think our guy might be dying. I think he might because the problem is we still have to. Oh, let's see here. We can't sell him that stuff. We got to display something, which we can sell if we need to. Which he's got 30 and we've got 20 here. So let's see here. But the problem, okay, so if we, let's do this. Let's think about this. So I think his attack is fine. So 3, 4. Oh, we need 2 on the attack. Oh, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this meets that. This battle axe meets his 6. His defense is 3, 4. If we sell him this, that'll be at 5. So this, if we sell him these 2 things, he will be exactly at 6 and 5. However, if we sell him this elixir as well, which we'd have to get rid of our hawker to use, that would almost guarantee that we hit, because it would give us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it would give us 8. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Screw it. So we're going to display the boots. We'll sell for 5, sell for 10, and then we'll use our hawker to sell another 5. So we get 20 of his 30 gold. And he's looking pretty good. Alright, so we're going into combat. Let's see what our... Hey, look! Our defense is +1. So not all these are bad. So, I mean, that's, you know, it feels like most of them are bad. I mean, let's be honest. Alright, so he's attacking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against 6. So he is, in fact, hitting. And we gain 1 XP. His defense is 3, 4, 5, 6 versus the attack of 5. So we are gaining 1 XP. Trade 3 in. Gaining 1 XP for surviving. And then he's, let's see here. Let's see here at the end of the adventure step. So this is the end of the adventure step. He gets 20 gold for surviving. We're getting 1 extra XP because he injured the dragon and survived. The dragon, however, after the adventure step, each player must either choose and discard 1 upgrade card of their choice or one random employee card. Well, we only have one, so definitely, I think we're going to have to discard this guy. So, after each adventure step, each player must choose to either discard one upgrade card of their choice or one random employee. And this is an employee, so going away. And then our upgrade, so this is all going away. He's sticking around. Neither one of these we can sell. Oh, we gotta do upgrade first. So neither one of these we can sell. So, ooh, we got a Scribe, which if your hero has the fire or the light, the red or the yellow icon, he gets +1/+1, which ours doesn't. Swindler, take up to 15 gold from a hero in your shop, then discard this card. This is going to be difficult. He's only got 30 coin, which is what he had last time. We don't have any of the increase. Let's just go ahead and we're going to spend 5 or 10, and we're going to get the upgrade so we can store additional items. We're just going to go ahead and store these 2 items just because. I mean, why not? He might die next round, and we might flip over a rogue. Okay. Start of the next round. These guys go away. Shuffle them back in. Alright, let's see here. So we draw 4. Ooh, that is not good. Cursed Elixir gives +2 attack, -2 defense. That is not what we want. Although, if he hits, that could be good. So +2 to his attack, so that would put him at 5. How can the fighter not use a heavy mace, but the cleric can? I call BS on that. Sacred Elixir gives +1 to defense. Ugh. I say we go with the Cursed Elixir. Yeah, let's just go with the Cursed Elixir. Maybe we can... That'll get us one step closer to hitting. And one step further away from surviving. But, hey, at least we'll get the gold. We'll get the experience point. We'll be 1 damage closer to finishing off the huge dragon. Oh, here we go. There we go. There's some equipment. Oh, man, you like to see it. I think we're going to go Spike Gauntlets on this one. Yeah, let's go Spike Gauntlets. We'll try to even it out. Because these 2 cards together would be +3/+1. So that's 6 and 4. So we just would need 1 on the defense if we sold them these 2 items. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're dropping 2 cards out of this draft. Can't use either one. Tell you what, let's hedge our bets, and we'll go with the heavy mace. That way, if this guy does die, we've got a selection of things we can keep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which I'm not. That's one thing I'm not sure is if your guy dies. Oh yeah, you replace defeated heroes. So before you go to upgrades and storage, you know what the hero is. Okay. And our last card of the draft is Nunchucks. Not going to help us, Jim. Not going to help us, Jim. Sorry, guys. Kind of falling off the screen there. Sorry about that. There you go. Have to remember to zoom the camera out a little bit more. Let's see. All right. So we had to display something. Oh no. Oh no, we sold. Oh shoot. He's not going to survive. because we don't have something to put in the display. We can't sell the display because we don't have the hawker anymore. So we only have one item to sell him. So can we hit him or survive? If we sell him the spike gauntlets for 10, we won't hit him because our attack will be 4 against his 6, but our defense will be 5 against his 5. So let's try to hit him. We'll put the cursed elixir in there. Dang it! I don't think there was anything we could have done. I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing we could have done there. All right. Well, go to combat. Come on, please don't hit our shield. Oh man. Oh, we were so close, so close. Okay, place 1 victory on this hero. Okay, never seen this one before. The next time this hero enters a shop, the owner of that shop gains... Oh, okay. So if he survives. So his attack is going to 4, 5 versus his defense, which is 6. So we do not hit. No damage dealt. He's attacking us for 5 versus 3, 5, 6. So we do get a victory point for surviving. He does get 20 gold for surviving to live another day. So there's 10, and there's 10 more. Discard that. Bring the elixir back to our hand. Oh boy, guys, this is not good. We need to we need to get some winnings here. Scribe again, we can't use. Sales clerk, we will go ahead and buy the sales clerk. She lets us increase the price of a good by 5 or decrease it. Increase or decrease. We will be doing that. All right. Okay, so at the end of the adventure round, if this hero successfully wounded the monster, which he didn't, nope. After the adventure step, each of the heroes must choose to either discard 1 upgrade card of their choice or 1 random employee card. Oh no, this is an upgrade card. So we'll discard that because we want to keep this. We only have 1 item that we can sell this guy, so we're going to discard the rest of those. Keep the cursed elixir and keep it moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Okay, so we've got a katana that gives +3, +1. While this item is on display, increase the price. What? While this item is on display, increase its price by 10. Okay, so that comes into play if you're playing multiple people. There's like 2 or 3 things. Like if you've got the same number of hearts, you look at the price of the thing, and then if the price of the thing is higher, you go first. It's kind of like a tiebreaker, so to speak. Still think we might go with the katana. Although the backpack, yeah, we'll go with the katana. We're going to buy the katana. We're going with the katana. Dang. That steel sword would have been nice. Because we've got to deal some damage. Although we're at 6, so we're going to hit. We're going to hit. We're not going to live. We're 1 away from living. So we take away 1. We'll go with the backpack. And we get to draw 1 card, and it is, the holy symbol. Darn. All right, we're getting 2 cards out of this draft, or out of this round. So there's 2. Oh my goodness. Ice Scroll and Magic Ring. Neither one of us, oh my God. We'll take the Magic Ring. We're not doing good, guys. This is the last one. Luckily, we have multiple items we can sell him, unlike last round. We're only keeping 1 of these. And it is, hey, all right, something we can actually use. And it helps our defense, which is good. Alright, let's see here. We are going to put the elixir in, which will bring him into our shop, so we gain the 1 victory point that's there. He's got 40 coin. Can we sell him all of the things? We can't sell him that, and we can't sell him that. We could sell him all the things. Let's do it. And we can, no, yeah, we can. Yeah, let's just do that. So 15, so that's 15 to us. 20. And then we'll sell him the backpack that does absolutely nothing for 5. Alright, because we need to buy that so we don't have to get rid of her. Alright, so our attack is 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, holy cow. I didn't realize that gave us plus 3. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8. 8. Alright, let's go ahead and go into combat. Plus 0 on the defense. Alright, so we are hitting because we got 3, 5, 8 versus 6. So we are hitting. We gain a victory point. Defense, he's attacking for 5. Our defense is 3, 4, 5. So we just barely squeaked out. Got that. Oh, it's at the adventure end of the adventure step. So we are going to lose her. Oh, man. It's all right. So we do get a victory point because he damaged and survived. These all are going away. We have to discard her because of his thing. He gains 20 coin for surviving. And we go to upgrades. Swindler, we could just up and take 15 coin. Oh, here we go. Armor Smith. We are going to buy him for 10. He gives the yellow and the blue guys +1/+1. So we are going to go with that. We go to storage. We'll just store the elixir. And let's see if we can finish him off this round. Remember, all we need to do is deal damage. So we got to get our attack above 6. And this is not how you do it, Jim. This is not how you do it. Can't use any of that stuff. Let's just go ahead and go there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Flip them over. Oh, whoops. Not flip them over. We got to discard one. Discard that one. Oh, we got boots. That's it. Go with the boots. 1, 2, 3. It's not looking good. Not good at all. Get rid of 2. Okay, well, our guy's going to survive. That's for sure. He's not going to deal damage. I mean, the only card that we have so far. Well, I guess we could sell him that. That would be 5, but his defense is 6. All we have are defense cards right now. So even with, or no, it would hit because it would be 3, 4, 5, 6. So with our Armor Smith, we would hit. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's more armor. It's not. Man. Oh, the hat would have gave us an extra victory point if the adventurer would have survived. It's funny, some of these cards say adventurer at the end of the adventure step. Oh no, they all call them heroes. I'm sorry. This is the adventure step versus the hero phase, or that's the hero. Okay, never mind. All right. Display. Let's. He's got 20 gold. We need to sell him. We've got to sell him this to increase 3, 4, 5, 6. That drops our defense down to 2 or 3 because of the additions of 3. We've got 15 gold to work with. So 3, he's attacking for 5, so we got to increase. Oh, God. So if we sell him these, it'd be 20. His defense would be 3, 6. So we would definitely survive. Okay, so we'll put the boots in the display. We'll sell him the healing, or the cursed elixir for 5. The buckler, that'd be 10 total. And then the heavy shield for another 10, making it 20. So we get the 20. Apparently our fighter is just going in to defeat this huge dragon with 2 shields and no weapon. But hey, it is what it is. Alright, so we go to the attack step. We're dealing 3. Oh, we got to flip this over. Oh, God. It's all down to chance. +1 to attack. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus his 6. So we are dealing the final damage. We gain our victory point, which we'll go ahead and just trade these in now so we can be up to speed. Defense-wise, he's attacking for 5 versus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -1 is 6. So we defeat it, or we survive that. That's it. So we've defeated the dragon, which is awesome. At the end of the venture step, we gain a victory point because we added damage to him and survived. So we'll cash out on that. So the last bit for counting up your points, you get 1 victory point for every 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we get 13 victory points there. 13 plus, this is, let's see here, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 24, what did I say was here? Crap, I don't remember. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 37 victory points. Not too bad. We only lost, we just lost the 1. No, we lost 2. We lost a cleric and we lost the witch hunter. Which, yeah, not too bad. I mean, there's some guys in here that have like ridiculously high, I think the 3/3 is the highest one. But the special abilities is what really kind of helps you out. Nobleman comes into play with 4 coins, or 40 coins, but his attack and his base attack is 0. This hero enters any shop and equip any item regardless of type. That's really nice. There's another fighter. So it looks like you've kind of got quite a few singles, and then you've got quite a few doubles, and then you've got a young hero which has all 4. I think you only have, yeah, I don't think there's one that has 3. Yeah. Interesting. All right, guys. Let's see. All right, guys. So that was Bargain Quest. Really appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing this. I feel like this could be definitely a solo player game. I don't think there really isn't much more to change. Using the display items still, helps out in increasing the difficulty, meaning you still have to have more than 1 card, to get the person in the shop. Just as far as like story goes, or kind of theme, like, a guy's not going to walk into a shop that doesn't have something that interests him in the front window. So thematically, that still makes sense to keep in. If it got to a point where you weren't, we only lost a couple rounds. We lost 2 guys. There was a round where this guy didn't deal damage. So, I mean, I feel like that this, being able to sell the display item would decrease the difficulty. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was a lot of fun. So if you guys really enjoyed this stream and want to see more of this, leave a comment down below what games you would like me to see solo. And if I've got it in the collection or if it's at my local game store, I'll go out and get it. But yeah, I think we're going to bring this back. This is a lot of fun. I think the next episode we'll do a different game. This one worked out pretty well. We'll come back to this for sure. So thanks for watching. Make sure you get subscribed to the YouTube channel at youtube.com/72DPI. We've got a whole bunch of stuff planned coming out on the channel. More streams. Ball and Chain Podcast is coming back. We've got more unboxing and board game reviews. Lots of stuff coming down the pipe. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.